They beat Poland 3-0. They beat Paraguay 3-0. So they got the wind behind their sails now. And it's Argentina. Now, the big build-up was 4 years after the war. From an Argentina point of view, it goes much deeper, because it's one of those things, as they say over here, who gets a beating never forgets. Who gives the beating never remembers. And Argentina were on the wrong end of a kind of colonial relationship with England. England controlled the purse strings of Argentina back in the 19th century. So England were always the big power. England were the kind of formal power. And what Diego Maradona represents in this game is he lives out the Argentine fantasy. It's the game that helps destroy his life, really, because it places him on the patamar, on the level of a god. And no one should be placed on the level of the god. You know, we're just not built for it. We're human beings. And he certainly wasn't built for it. But the way that he scored the 2 goals against the traditional foe is, you couldn't design an Argentine fantasy better than that, because the first one obviously is the divine intervention, the hand of God, when he just gets up and knocks it in with his arm over Peter Shilton. What this goal is it's the fantasy of the oppressed. They have the formal power, but we're smarter. We'll run rings round all their forms and all their rules. We'll run rings round them. So that's the first goal. And then inspired the second goal when he on an impossible pitch. Pitch was like a ploughed field. You just couldn't do what he did. Run with the ball, change direction and so on. It just said, well, we're better than the English anyway. So firstly, we're smarter than them. Secondly, we're better than them. The 2 goals, the way he scored them, the opposition, is just living out an Argentine fantasy.